Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Downpour delays Alex Eala's opening match in Portugal's Oeiras Ladies Open. Alex Eala was ahead by a set in her round of 32 matchup against Dutch hitter Anouk Kovermans before rain forced the match to a stop in center court at the Oeiras Ladies Open in Portugal on Monday afternoon. Eala, competing in her first tournament since the Miami Open, nabbed the first set, 6-3, after gaining momentum late before the play stopped in the second set. The match was delayed thrice already as of press time, with the first coming in the second set right after Eala broke Kovermans' serve in Game 5 to get within a game of her opponent, 2-3, which curved the Dutch hitter's momentum after winning 3 straight games. After about 20 minutes, the match resumed when the rain stopped briefly, with Kovermans restoring her 2-game advantage, 4-2. But as the rain poured on, the game was once again halted. An hour passed before a restart was attempted. However, during the warm-ups, the rain grew stronger again, which ultimately delayed the game anew before they could actually restart the match. Rain has continued on for the past hour, with the court already flooding. It has yet to be decided if the match will be resumed also on Monday or on a later date. Eala is the top seed in the tournament, and she is currently looking for her first WTA title. Downpour's Alex Eala's opening match in Portugal's Oeiras Ladies Open. The morning began with promise. Portugal's spring air carried a slight chill, but above the red clay courts of the Oeiras Ladies Open, the sun peeked through the clouds like a quiet blessing. For Alex Eala, 19-year-old Filipina tennis star and rising WTA talent, it was supposed to be the start of another chapter, another match, another chance to carve her place deeper into the landscape of professional tennis. Instead, the skies had other plans. What was meant to be a bold beginning turned into a long, damp wait as a relentless downpour swept across Oeiras, turning courts into puddles and anticipation into patience. Eala's opening match, one of the most anticipated in the early rounds, was postponed, its energy drowned in a steady Portuguese rain. Locked in, ready to launch. Alex had arrived at the venue early, dressed in her signature navy visor and warm-up jacket, her racket bag slung over her shoulder with quiet confidence. Her team moved around her like a practice rhythm, coach checking schedules, physio ensuring her legs were warm and loose. The draw had placed her against a tricky opponent, a European baseliner known for her clay court craft. But Alex had been preparing for this, both in body and in mind. She'd spent recent weeks adjusting to the slow bounce and sliding footwork of clay, sharpening her mental game, and recalibrating her approach for longer rallies and tactical exchanges. She was ready, calm, centered. You could see it in the way she hit her practice shots, crisp and controlled, painting the lines like brushstrokes. But just as she finished her warm-up and took one last look at the cloud-heavy sky, a cold breeze whispered across the court, and the first raindrops followed. A match meets a monsoon. At first, no one flinched. Rain delays in clay tournaments are as common as baseline grinds. A few drops? No big deal. Players and fans alike pulled on light jackets. The umpire waited. The ball kids stood poised, towels at the ready. But within 10 minutes, the drizzle became a downpour. The chair umpire rose, spoke into the mic. "Ladies and gentlemen, play is suspended due to rain." Tarps were unrolled like giant blankets, flung over the clay by scrambling staff. Fans huddled beneath umbrellas. Camera lenses fogged with moisture. And just like that, the opening day of the Oeiras Ladies Open was turned into a waiting room. Back in the locker rooms, Alex sat quietly. Her expression was neutral, betraying neither frustration nor worry. She had been here before. In tennis, the match isn't just what happens on the court. It's also how you handle everything off it. The travel, the fatigue, the noise, and yes, the unexpected. For Eala, the delay was just another twist in a career already full of them. A pause, not a stop. It would be easy for a young player to grow restless. Some pace, check their phones obsessively, grumble about the timing. But Alex has developed a calm few her age possess. Instead of brooding, she stretched, ate a light snack, talked quietly with her coach, running through scenarios. The match may have been postponed, but her focus wasn't. "I've learned not to let things outside my control rattle me," she once said in an interview. "Whether it's a rain delay or a tough draw, I try to treat everything as part of the match." By mid-afternoon, it was clear the skies weren't relenting. The rain fell in sheets now, drumming against the venue roof like a stubborn metronome. Fans were officially dismissed. Matches cancelled. The courts would remain covered until the next day. Still, Eala lingered. She walked once more through the facility, peeked out at the courts, now slick and shimmering like glass. She didn't look annoyed, just thoughtful. Tomorrow she'd start again. The storm behind her eyes. To understand the weight of a delay like this, you have to understand what every match means to Alex Eala. She's not just playing for herself. She's playing for a country, a region, a community of young athletes in Southeast Asia who have long dreamed of seeing someone who looks like them rise in a sport long dominated by others. Every tournament is more than just a ranking point or a shot at prize money. It's a chance to show what's possible. Delays, then, aren't just about rescheduling. They're about holding momentum, managing emotion, and stepping back on court the next day with the same fire, the same edge. And if there's one thing Alex Eala has proven again and again, it's that she never lets a storm slow her down. Portugal waits. As the sun finally dipped behind the hills, the announcement came. Eala's match would be moved to the next day, time to be confirmed. Outside, the streets of Oeiras glistened beneath streetlights. The tournament grounds emptied, quiet again, save for the hum of rain and the soft thump of distant footsteps.